gangbang meant that you played drums. So it's not drums. Michael, why are you playing with me? It's really that, like a lot of guys. Welcome back to the channel. We are living in the aftermath of Waterbomb in Macau. 8 pirates swept the stage. And I know we all have a lot of mixed feelings about what happened. I myself thought everything would be a little bit spicier. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to front. Now, aside from the guys not being too spicy, which they don't have to, it's their choice, I feel like we were hoodwinked once again. I don't know if you saw any of the footage from Waterbomb in 2023. The guys looked fresh. They looked all of the things. They were in a more conservative country, aka Japan, so we didn't expect them to do anything too outlandish. Now, fast forward to 2025, they are in Macau, baby, and they were trying to serve us. Okay, they really, really were. I think the guys are very calculated in what they do. They decided to twist our pubic hair just a little bit too tight, and we didn't want them to let go of that chunk of hair. That's their hair, baby. We cannot stand in the way of that. If you have not hit like or subscribe to the channel, do that so you can be delivered more of this delirious content into your inbox. I know you guys like things in your box. Back to the fucking Waterbomb. So we were getting teased. We were getting teased all summer. Our minds were like, yes, finally we get to see the guys wet on stage. They're going to sing bouncy. They're going to do all of the things. If you watched the stream that came on at 5:15 a.m., you see them get on that stage and you're like, here it comes. Here it comes. Come all over me. And we had clothes. We had clothes the entire time. The disrespect. We waited for them not to be wearing clothes on this stage. It was at least 80 degrees outside. And you think, you know, it's hot. It's hot. Why are you wearing so many clothes, baby? Like, it's just a lot of things. So a lot of ATEEZ had things to say about the stages that the guys were participating on at Waterbomb. And so we're going to just look at some of these. I've never done anything like this, but it's really nice to hear other people's thoughts about all of this. So let's hear something from a baby ATEEZ. I have not watched all of the clips. I have watched some of them, but let us watch what these thoughts are. All credits go to the creators, obviously. So let us, hold on. I'm not editing any of this, just so you know. Not Jung, you know. Whatever, it's gonna loop. It's gonna loop.
Brings his knees out again, I will get sent and blasted off into space. It's not going well because I swear if Jongho brings his knees out again, I will get sent and blasted off in.
Now, Jongho did bring his knees out in 2023. We had the whole knee regalia. His whatever, the front part of his leg, the kneecap, the bottom part, everything was fantastic. He was wearing the thickest white shirt I have ever seen in my entire life. It probably was a towel. I don't know. And he had on a backwards cap, which was just fantastic. I loved it. And also, he was in jorts and his legs were wet. It could have been sweat. I don't know. And then we had Mingi in like a white button up as well. I did a PowerPoint actually, and I should have brought it up, but I didn't. Hold on. Ooh, I do have it. Okay, let us look at this really quick. Hold on. Okay, here's a PowerPoint I did on Saturday just to figure out what their outfits would be, and then we will get back to TikTok. But in my mind, this is what would happen for Waterbomb. This basically is on par with what Seonghwa wore. He wore jeans and a white top. He had his forehead out. You could basically say he recycled his outfit from 2023 to nowsies. We're going to see his outfit when we go more through TikTok. Then we had the captain. He was wearing like a blue button-up shirt. He looked really good, obviously. The captain never goes wrong with his visuals. Then we had Yosong. He was in a long sleeve white shirt. We didn't get any of this arm show. We got no crop top. We got none of those things. We're running into Jung, you know, Waterbomb. Summer Sonic. He wore a crochet top and a tank top. This time around for Waterbomb, he decided to wear a white crochet top with a white undershirt underneath, aka a tank top. He looked good. He looked good. The longer hair, the jeans, all the things. We're going to see a lot of edits of that. So get ready for that shit. We had this guy, Mr. Chason. He was wearing a white shirt. Again, super thick. We saw nothing behind this shirt. Not one chocolate chip. Not even the impression of a chocolate chip. At this rate, I don't know if he even has them anymore. I don't know. Mr. Song Mingi, what did he have on? He also had a white button-up shirt, except this shirt looked like it was from Lemon Drop. So stylist Neem, I don't know if they had a budget for this. We pay them a lot of money, so you would think that they are able to buy clothes. But Mr. Song Mingi decided to recycle the outfit from Lemon Drop. It's okay. It's okay, babe. We're fine with it. This guy over here, Mr. Jong Yunho, had on some blue jeans with some bedazzlement across the crotchal region and a white shirt. A lot of people were like, what do those jeans say? They say like Acne or something like that. Not Acne Studios. Anyway, now we move to this little guy right here. Now, the outfit he wore could basically be the baby of this white shirt and this black shirt. This tank top or shirt that he has on now was a bit further down than that. Arms completely exposed. Jongho was basically naked on stage. That's what a lot of ATEEZ are saying because the shock was shocking. Let us go back to TikTok to start looking at some clips of the guys at Waterbomb as well as what some ATEEZ have said about all of this. I don't have too many clips, and also all the credit goes to the creators, but this one basically spoke to my soul. So let us watch this right here.
More clothes than I have ever seen them in my life. Why do they have more clothes on than I have ever fucking seen them at Waterbomb, of all places? At Waterbomb, where you get wet and you get see-through clothes. But no, they have more clothes on than I've ever fucking seen them ever wear. Especially Mingi and San. There's no titties showing. No titties whatsoever. Guys, there's no titties showing. None. ATEEZ is not acting like ATEEZ. I'm shook. I'm kind of disappointed. I wanted to see titty, but it might be a little cold there. So I can understand why there wasn't a lot of titty.
Now, this is the canary in the cave, or whatever the saying is. A lot of people were upset because they didn't get to see any titty. Now, honestly, I too was a bit upset. Like I said, we saw nary a chocolate chip on San or any of the members for that matter. It's almost like they slapped us in the face with their whatevers. And I don't want to say they let us down, but I wanted so much more from them. At this point, don't ever go back to Waterbomb again. Just host your own Waterbomb and sell streaming tickets to it so you can do anything you want. You don't have to worry about the event coordinator saying, tone it down, don't act so out of pocket, because we want you to act out of pocket. We don't want you to turn it down. Now, here is a longer clip of an ATEEZ who had some more things to say. Her name is Matilda Scarlett. Hold on. Okay, let's watch this. I haven't watched all this, and then I will come back with my commentary. Let's go.
Waterbomb, let's go. Surprisingly enough, they were being quite PG this time, which I am in fact grateful for. Of course, Mingi was being quite freaky. His shirt was hanging on by a thread, but knife found in kitchen. New to me, you've just seen Mingi.
Now, see, I'm already interrupting. Mingi's shirt was hanging on by a thread. When we check out the video footage a little bit later, we will see those buttons just holding on for dear life. Those buttons felt so threatened about being popped off into the audience, they almost called the police. Now back to this ATEEZ.
Fell off the stage at Waterbomb. Apparently he just hurt his finger a little bit, but I did see the clip and it looks like a very big fall. So if we all send him our well wishes, because that looks not nice. Not only that, but Yunho was acting out a little bit, I fear. And he was making himself into everyone's bias wrecker. But from what I've seen.
This, Jong Yunho during Waterbomb, I don't know if there was like some sort of drug in the water, but this man turned up the charisma 150,000%. This man has already wrecked me. He's my double bias with Seonghwa. So to see him on the Waterbomb stage, just lighting me on fire. Then to see Seonghwa also lighting me on fire, it was really a hard time for Yunho stands because the guys didn't let up. The mattress never stood a chance. Never stood a chance.
Young was on a mission to drown all ATEEZ in sight. It is a very Young thing to do, yes. I'm not surprised by that at all. Jongho did show his elbows. Yes, I am scandalized. Don't even speak to me. I'm not okay. Now, I'm sure we've got plenty of more clips to see. The only ones we've got so far look like they have been filmed on a microwave. I think one of the funny...
Now, yes, the clips we saw, especially from the live stream this morning, looked like they were from AOL dial-up. AOL dial-up. I don't know what they were filming through, a potato, a toaster, I have no idea. At sometimes it was pixelated. Someone said this is like 144p, like it was so bad and so fuzzy. You almost had to like squint your eyes just to make out who was on the stage. But at that rate, it didn't matter who was on stage because we were able to see the guys in real time. Back to this ATINY.
Things about all the clips from Waterbomb is that they all have the most diabolical sound quality. They sound exactly like you would expect a phone microphone to sound after being drenched in water for 8 hours straight. And as someone who's been to Waterbomb, you really underestimate how much you will be utterly drenched in water. So for what we've got, it's actually pretty good. If anyone has any really good fan cams of Waterbomb, please tag me in them because I want to say soggy teas. I want to see soggy teas. Overview.
The clips that are circulating right now are not bad. I feel as the days progress, more things will be coming out, and hopefully we will have a full live stage of the event. Now, let us just get into watching some of the clips of the guys. I may not have music. Hold on, check. Okay, good. Okay. This is Seonghwa. Duh, you know who he is. You just saw the PowerPoint that I did of his outfit. I basically called it. I called it. At this rate, I think they're looking at my little baby channel and they're just stealing my ideas. They're just stealing my ideas. But regardless, Seonghwa looked absolutely scrumdiddlyumptious. There's no way that this man cannot look good. The way he is manhandling that water cannon, popping that chest, showing that forehead, the armpits, everything just looks so good. The little surprise we got, you saw it, the peak of the Supremes. Those have to be boxer briefs. They just have to be. There's also a delicate zipper going down the middle of this shirt. Now, if he wanted to be extra spicy and extra salacious, he would have unzipped it. He could have took us all out, but he didn't want to do that. He wanted us to join him in the year 2026. And you know what? All right, fine, whatever you say. Now, this is the guy. This is the guy who shocked and rocked me. He rocked and shocked a lot of ATINY. A lot of people have been very scared of this man. He is coming for everyone's list. He came for my list. I couldn't fight him off anymore. Once he did slide to me, I was done. I tapped out, I gave up, and I just let him overtake my body with his energy. The charisma is charisma sing. The hair, the goggles he never wore, the facial expressions. This crochet sweater reminds me of a crochet sweater I had many years ago. To see that he is adopting this fashion statement is quite out of the box, and I want him in my box. This little necklace here, it's giving collar. It's giving collar. This is our favorite golden retriever, and he is always going to deliver ultra cute boyfriend for us. The face, he's wet. He's wet. Clearly, he's at Waterbomb. Sassy. So sassy. There's nothing that this man can't do that I will be against. I will accept him with open arms, open legs, open mouth. It is what it is. These are just my opinions about him. Hold on a second. Another beef I had was their set list. I wanted them to do just hype, fun songs the entire time. They could have did Gorilla, but they didn't. They did Utopia. I have no problem with the song Utopia. I understand why they would sing Utopia because they don't have to do any choreography for it. They also did Wave. Anyway, I wanted more. I wanted like Gorilla. Man on Fire could have been done. I don't know. The rumor is ATEEZ didn't want to show too much skin because the skin belongs directly to ATINY. So in that fact, it means the guys were being pretty loyal to us, and I stand that behavior. Now, this also was a very interesting situation here with Mr. Jongho. I got to tell you, this shirt combination looks so good on him. And as many ATEEZ say, if we just see a sliver of skin on this man is giving Victorian man. We are clutching pearls. We're doing all the things. A lot of ATEEZ will say basically he's naked. He's naked as a jaybird on the stage. And that's how I felt when I saw him. His visuals were so good yesterday. I love this hairstyle on him. If he would have shown his forehead, it would have been over for me. The whole group is just visually menacing. I don't think we'll get to all of these clips, but here is Young and Mr. Seonghwa. Hold on one second. Let me see if there's music. Hold on. I cannot deal with this. We're watching this again. I just love everything about Seonghwa. He is my number freaking one. His face is just stunning. Stunning. All right, I need to get I feel a lot of feelings right now. Do I want to see any more of him? No. Let's just move on. The conservativeness of it all. I'm actually kind of shocked that he went this route. We saw his stage for Creep. We saw the stage, okay? And this is nothing like that. This is a complete 180. Except the first stage of Creep, he did have on a full shirt. But by the second day of the tour in Korea, there was no shirt. We could have had a leather jacket and no shirt. We were robbed so much. Let's look at a actual video of Jongho moving around in his little outfit here. I gotta say, he really was delivering. Look how low this is zipped down. I hope he doesn't catch cold because a lot is happening here. Very, very shocking. Again, look, shirt from Lemon Drop. It's his favorite shirt. I love the shirt. The buttons, screaming. The gap is gapping. He's probably gotten bigger since Lemon Drop. That man has been in the gym, and that just blesses us so much. Here's a closer shot of Yunho. There are so many angles of this man. I think a lot of ATEEZ were into whatever he was trying to sell to us. Whenever he pushes his tongue into his cheek, the floodgates are open. Let us look at Mr. Kang Yo-sang. He is shooting ATEEZ in the face. Well, at least he was. Again, this outfit, very conservative. He's happy, so happy. Our happy Doberman, just getting all the people wet. And we love him for that. You know what? At the end of the day, as long as the guys have fun, and he looked extra happy, and I love that for him. Ugh. I love this man. He is supreme. He is all of those things. I love the shape of his face. I do not want to fully simp on him, but his face is like here we go. Oh, hold on. His face is perfect. Look, the shoulders, the everything. Whenever he wears blue jeans, lock me away. I instantly become feral. If I could become a werewolf, I would. I really would. Whenever they wear like asymmetrical gloves, like just one glove, they need to censor his hand. His hand should be censored. I shouldn't be looking at things like that. Oh my God. He was, hold on one second, let me see if the audio. Percocet, Molly Percocet. Just Hold on. Now, yesterday, whenever you're watching this, before they flew to Macau, obviously they left out of Korea. He looked like a fucking businessman. A fucking businessman. I don't know if I have a clip of it, but let's just look at the captain really quick. Just his jeans had like little Scorpios down them. You know he designed all the things he wore probably, except for this shirt. Just look at him. Just look at him. I'm so proud of him. I'm so happy that the captain was able to bring all of us together, the irony of it all. And now we get to celebrate the guys together, and that makes me so happy. I do not have a clip. Here we go. This was less than 24 hours that we saw Crochet Yunho versus Leather Professor Yunho at the airport. The duality is sickening, upsetting, diabolical. Get you a man who can do both. He's looking so much like an actor. It is insane. I'm trying to see if I find any other clips. I think I covered all of the guys. But at the end of the day, I hope that they do their own water bomb or just something that is ATEEZ centric, because I think we deserve it. The guys are going to go to another festival in Abu Dhabi. And then in December, I am expecting for us to have a comeback, but you never know with these guys. They will be releasing a VR movie, and a lot of ATEEZ are saying that there will be a teaser clip at the end of the VR. And it's crazy because if you watch a VR, you have like the headset on your head. Just imagine we get a snippet of the new song. The screams that will be scrumped will be insane. But thank you so much for joining me for this premiere. That's what it is. I just want to touch base with you to see if you're okay. Are you okay? Drop it down below in the comments. I am in the chat. So we're having a good old funky time here. And I will see you on Saturday. And if you want to spend more time with me, you can join the Patreon and or the Discord. Link down below, you spicy little heathen. I will see you later. Okay?